Okay, Coach. What do you tell your team after this one, where obviously it doesn't end how you guys want, but you all competed till the very end tonight?
Stick together.
The QB sweep, just what makes that play so tough to defend the way they run it?
They're good because it's they've been hitting it on everybody. He's got, and that's a good back, and he's able to kind of hide in there and put his foot in the ground, and he's a good football player at number one.
Is it kind of a numbers game at that point? They get the guys blocking out in front of them, or what is it?
It's his ability. It's his ability to find a little crease and get north and up through there. It's muddy, and so it's different because it's so muddy. And guys lose them. Is what happens.
That run before half obviously is a big play in this one. Did you feel like that was kind of deflating for you guys the way that ended?
It certainly could have been. Now I think we came out and responded. Yes, it was. Like we came in, we were awful quiet at half. But they got back going and came out and played well. Yeah, certainly was deflating, but it didn't show up because we came right out and played well on defense and got a stop and whatnot. But yeah, that's something you don't want to give up. And again, that was number one, lined up a running back, and he's a talented kid, and he's shifty. He's got good size, and he can run.
What changes were you all able to make in the second half to kind of slow down that rushing attack to the extent that you did?
Just playing heavier on people, whatnot, and making sure our alignments were good. We've had to move around some guys, whatnot, and get some new guys on the field that weren't necessarily used to playing where they were playing, and so just kind of getting that shored up with them, being a little more firmer, and they did a good job. The kids did a good job.
What positives can you take from this one?
A lot of positives. We fought. We fought to the very last snap. I know we weren't going to allow them to get in. Down there. As the game ended, a ton of positives. I thought we made some great plays on offense.
Another nice game for Taj running the ball tonight.
Yeah, great game. Yeah, and the O-line. The O-line's done a good job, and those guys are banged up. There's different people playing different spots, and so, they're. I think there are a lot of bright spots, and I thought down the stretch, guys, we were playing physical to the very end. So that's what I'm happy about.
You mentioned that end of half run, not getting the team too down. Just how big was forcing the punts in the first drive of the second half? Did you feel that changed the morale a little bit? Or
100%. I think the morale was down when we went in. By the time we came out, it wasn't. It wasn't. So, that's just what type of game that's going to be, and so. We knew, man, that was every play, and if we get them behind the sticks, that's where we had the advantage to it, and so yeah, I didn't. By the time they came out on the field, man, they were ready to go. We just addressed it and say, hey, nobody wanted that to happen, right? But it can't be the end of the world. It was 24 minutes left. So.
Bailey Johnson kind of getting thrown in a little bit at nose tackle. Just what'd you see from him, and how long had that been in the works to try to, maybe on some of those short yardage situations, get him some run there?
Well, it's just for what they did. When they come out, they're great at running sneak, and they're and they've got that, and Bailey's been lobbying for that since probably June, so great opportunity to do it, and sure enough, they ran it and we stopped it. And it's the first time it's been stopped all year, so kudos to that, and they were smart and decided, well, we ain't trying to go there, and they're trying to go outside. So that was kind of that last play, was we anticipated them going outside, and I think we were there. Like I said, the kid makes one guy miss, slips through, he's strong, and he's able to get the first, that 4th and 1, talking about.
Just another offense, or another week, it seemed like the offense just a lot to build on, a lot of positives, especially in the run game. Just what do you think overall of how the offense?
Well, I don't know what we ran for tonight, but I felt like we had some definite big plays in the run game, and coming right at them. Man, it was, last week was more counter type stuff. This week it was more zone, and so that's encouraging that we were getting better at both of those looks. And I thought our protection was good all night. and you know, so that was good. I thought our O line played well, just right, you know, right now. So.